All right. More logic bombs. 82. Let's get it. Okay, well, since I know that has to be the case, this has to be the case, that has to be the case. I also know because these are at ones, those two are required. These are required. And actually, funnily enough, that is also required. Now, knowing that, this is also required. No comment there. All right. I should now be in good shape here. These are actually also required. Okay. This can only service these, which forces this to service these, which forces this to be the case. This one can only service these two, which forces this, 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 and that. Okay. Again, this strangely reminds me of some kind of Tibetan thing. I can't remember what it's called, but that's what my brain immediately defaulted to. It's not a swastika, but it's kind of similar to that. It's like one of those geometric kind of shapes that like mean something. Okay. Well, actually, I know that has to be the case because those need to be separated from each other. Okay. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. It's a 15 by 15 grid again. I'm pretty sure these are all solutions. And you're going to say, what is my logical reasoning? My logical reasoning is that these all have to be separated from each other. And since they have to be in isolation, you know these things are mostly going to be wrapped. Calling it. And it's likely going to be something like this. Honestly, I'm just going to try it out like this. Because that's what the geometric shape is telling me. I know I seem like a madman, but there is a method behind my madness. Like, you can just look at it and you can see the shape. Or maybe I'm thinking of Spanish. You know, this kind of reminds me a little bit of like those Spanish tile. Actually, I know that has to be the case. Because you can't have an open center, so it has to be closed. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Okay, great. Got that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, not possible. Not possible yet, at least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. Okay, so I'm wrong. I started vibing it because that would have been a really nice pattern, but no, can't be that. Wait. Well, actually, I do know. These two both have to be that way because otherwise those aren't separated. Yeah, that's required. Continuing on, how did I? Yeah, it's the outsides are forced to be done this way. Okay, there we go. So fixed. Yeah, well, I know 2, so can't be there. Don't have an answer. Oh, actually, I know that has to be there. That has to be there. Pretty sure this has to be that, but I went, yeah, like you see what I mean? Like, I'm not crazy, right? That's what it reminds me of, is like the peace symbol. And I know some people are going to claim like a whole bunch of bullshit here, but that's definitely not. Yeah, I mean, technically that also breaks it up, but I mean, you could say it's a swirl also, like a whirlpool, but it's pretty blatantly, obviously not supposed to be a swastika. Two, three, 4, 5. Yeah, I really think that these are supposed to be blocked. Pretty sure. Hmm. Okay. Right. I think I've eliminated everything that I can immediately eliminate. I guess technically, no. No, it can't be, because if I tried that, I mean, I guess it could be like something like this, where it's not like the internal way that I arranged it. It could, no, because that would, no, that would still, yeah. No, no, no. I can't assume that. Hmm. Interesting. Actually, that has to be there. Yeah. Nothing there. Nope, that's okay. I mean, technically speaking, either of these are possible. This and this are equally possible with what I know so far. Hmm. Yeah, but I don't have any proof that it's going to be that way. I mean, it could easily go like 1, 2, 3. How many stars are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so I know that's a 1-to-1 ratio. Every bomb has 1 star related to it, which means these things have to be together. This has to be 1 cluster. This has to go to 1. This is 1. This is 1. All these have to go somewhere, which kind of forces you into certain situations of like, you need to put that together. This likely needs to be blocked out. That has to be there. Um, this has to be here. Okay. That has to be there. These have to be there. Right? Like, these have to be separated from each other. I think I was actually onto something here. I think those two are required because they can't be separated, so it has to be something like that. Okay. Oops. There we go. That was actually pretty close, but not as close as I thought. The start of it is a very different kind of like pattern geometrically than what it actually ends up being. But it is still really cool.